Hello fellow map builders! This is part 2 of my short tutorial series on how to build maps called levels in Unreal Engine 5. Now that we've created our project and started working on a simple landscape, let's take a closer look at the structure and how you can organize your small project. To do this, open your project. Hopefully this won't take any longer than starting it for the first time. While I'm waiting here, I wonder if you have already tried it after the last tutorial and played around a bit. And? Is it fun? Here we are already. Firstly, let's take a look at the content drawer. This is where all the files are managed. The main folder is called Content in every project, and this is also where you will find all installed assets. To ensure that your project is also compatible with Campfire later on, we will first create some few important folders that you will need later on. Number 1 is called Levels, and as the name suggests, it will contain the levels of the game. So let's create one by right-clicking here, New Folder, and rename it Levels. Double-click to enter. Within this folder, you can create one of the following folders, depending on what your project will be: Dungeons, Islands, or Mines. I will create all three, as we are going to go through everything together. Right-click, New Folder, Dungeons, New Folder, Mines, and last one, Islands. In the Mines and Dungeons folder, you can create your levels directly. In the Islands, we have to create subfolders to get more of a structure. Please note that both folders and files must always have unique names. Unreal Engine does not recognize a distinction if there are files with the same name in two different folders, so avoid generic names and name them as uniquely as possible. Let's start with the final boss and create our own island. We'll do the creation of a dungeon and a mine in another tutorial, so don't worry. But many of the techniques we learn here will also be used in the other two types. As said, I'm going to Islands, right-click and create a folder for my island. Let's call it Blueberry Island. Double-click and now right-click on the empty spot here and select Level. I will give my level the same name as the folder, Blueberry Island. Double-click to open the level. It will ask us to save the level, and surely we will do. We are now sitting here in perfect darkness. Beautiful, isn't it? But let's not get confused and create our landscape as in the last tutorial. Go to landscape mode, got here our creation. I think this size is okay for me, so I hit create. It was just here and now the landscape is gone again. Fraud! Don't worry, everything is here, you just can't see it. What we need is a working light. To do so, we click on the plus on the top here and select Directional Light under Lights. Go to the plus, Lights, and choose the Directional Light. There we are! This light will serve us well at the very beginning. Mines and dungeons won't need any other light either. These levels live from their natural darkness. Once again, we are shaping the landscape, but don't worry, I won't ask you to do it again. This is the last time.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, that should do the job for now. We need this one last time to fill the thing with more life and love. But it's not an island without water. So what we need is a water plugin. The water plugin is already part of Unreal Engine and just needs to be activated. To do so, we click on Edit and Plugins. You will only see this menu if you're currently editing a level. We click and search for water. Here we got the water experimental plugin. I already activated it. If you click on this check mark here, it will ask you to restart your computer. And yes, it's totally okay that it will say, oh, this water plugin is still experimental. Everyone is using it, so you'll be fine. After restarting your project, you can close the plugins, return to our island here. I choose the selection mode and I will add a type ocean. And we can see all options. We got one water body ocean. Click on it and it crashed our island. No, not really. Water can have the ability to shape your island. Just select water body ocean in your outliner. Click on water body component and scroll down until you see effects landscape. If you have issues finding it, you can use this search here and unclick effect landscape. Now we got our landscape back, so let's select it. Here's the handle and lower it. This way you can see where your water level is. If you have a blind spot like me here, you can alter this one. Click on water body ocean and this blind component. This is like a blind spot where you can have landmass only. You just hit R, press this button here to scale, and make your spine smaller. And it should be changing. Still move it a bit. I moved my island around a bit to have the perfect height and have the opportunity of some nice beaches here. But no nice beach without nice textures. That's why we are starting to add some textures here. And for this we need 3 of the asset packs I put up for download on the Discord. So please download So Stylized, Stylized Landscape Kit and Landscape Material. The last one is home for the material I made myself. I am well prepared and already downloaded these folders. They are all here. Next up is you go to your project folder, go to content and just throw them in there. Ta-da! Done! We can close this for now, hide it, and check our content drawer. Yes, this is the stuff we wanted and needed. And now we're gonna give that landscape its material. Just left click on it, so you got it here in details. Then scroll a bit down until we see our material. Let's see, virtual textures, rendering, There you are. Landscape whole material. And landscape material. We got this one here. And you see it's green. So we need something green. Let's head over to Content Drawer, Materials, and choose our Auto Material instance here. I can just drag and drop it into this one because it's green as well. Ta-da! Okay, this looks still weird, but that's okay. We just head over to Landscape and here Paint, and wherever you see a light up plus here, it still needs a layer info, so we will add that. Just hit the plus. We need a weight blended layer, and you can just press save. And this we need for every single color here.
One eternity later.
And we are done. So what to do now? We got our list here with different materials, and we got edit layers here. Hot tip, please stay on one layer. I made the mistake, made different layers, and it was a mess. So just close the water level here, we keep on that layer. And then you have a brush. Zoom out. So select a layer and the texture of your liking. Generated means it's depending on height, which color it selects by its own. It thinks like we are pretty high here because I can see snow. We can try to fix that by lowering our level. Let's select everything here, all together, and lower it. Ta-da! Now only the tip of our mountain shows some snow. Nice, huh? If you like to add some more colors, go to Landscape, Paint, be sure you be on your layer, and then you can like add some grass where there's maybe too much of stone or dirt. Let's make it a bit softer and smaller, and we just paint over it, as you can see. We also got dirt, which is muddy. If this occurs, it's totally okay, because this layer may just be loading your brush on this occasion. And as you can see, the mud is spreading. I like to mix and match stuff, so I lower the strength and size and maybe add some green patches of grass. We also got stone. Some time. You can have your stone more mossy if you like. We got the snow. This looks nice and cute. Sand for the beach. Where's my beach? Let's increase the brush size and strength. Lots of sand here. And you can lower the strength to get some blending here. You can see the sand is crawling up here. You can add some grass as well. Tone it down to make some nice borders here. Yeah, this is nice. Let's see what we got next here. Snow, sand, forest. I haven't used it that much. It's a darker green with some swirls in it. Yeah, you can use it if you like. And we got some tiles here to make some pathways if you like to. Different styles if you like. It's a bit too small. Scale it and try this terrain. It's a different way of making paths. Stone tiles part 3. Yeah, I added a couple of them. This is a bit dark, but it's still okay. You can use it around of buildings. And we got light rocks. I used this texture for the quarry, just to have another type of rock and have a distinct area. And we got light dirt. I called it that way because it's way lighter than the dirt I used for the mud. Let's go down with the tool strength. I can show you how I made the paths between the villages. So I painted with this light dirt. And as you can see, it's adding little rocks. So cute. But these edges, they aren't so nice. That's why I tend to add some grass on the edges to make it more patchy here. There's the strength. As you can see, it's more patchy on the edges. Yep. This is how I paint the whole landscape. Looks more like a proper island now, isn't it? Let's go to selection mode. And you can click here on show and activate and deactivate stuff you like to see. Now the sprite here in the middle is hidden and you can enjoy your island. I think that was a lot for now. So have fun painting, have fun structuring your first island, and we will see next week what you are next up to do. I thank you very much and wish you good luck and fun.